Although the legislature carries out the oversight function, the media plays a dual role in oversight and reporting to the public. As a former legislator who spent 12 years in the National Assembly and precisely the House of Representatives, I had a fruitful relationship with the media because it criticized its criticism, kept me on my toe, and helped spur me to do more for my concerns and the nation. Let me state without equivocation that I am not averse to objective media criticism because they helped in bringing out the best in me. Gentlemen of the press, this retreat could not have come at a better time since it is precedes the first Green Economic Summit in Nigeria to be hosted by Niger State in a few days to come. At this juncture, let me add, I think my Commissioner for Environment and Information has said it all. But I want to urge you that after this retreat, if it warranted, you can stay behind to also be our guest in this economic summit, because we cannot speak to ourselves. We want to speak to the world. And I believe you are the activists, the vanguards for accomplishing this communication to the world. Therefore, I urge you to please have the interest of Niger State and Nigeria, because the information or the communication will not only be for Nigerians, but even the people out there in abroad. We need investors to come in. We need our friends in diasporas to come in to ensure that the adverse effects of our climate is being understood and checked decisively. Because when I say climate effects, most of us here understand it in the economic balance. But in terms of chemical reaction, I will ask, how many of us here are scientists? How many of us here are scientists? Well, if you know the effect of climate, not necessarily in economy, even in your health, from your health, then in the multiply effects to the economy, you will understand. Because without health, you cannot even go for the economic activities for you to even feed the nation. You cannot go for the economic education activities to at least progress the nation. So the issue of climate change in us is beyond even economic alone. Let's even look at it from the angle of health. And we cannot get it right until when we listen to the experts when they discuss or impart this knowledge on us. Therefore, I urge you to please have a team that will remain behind so that they can help us in communicating the impact of our retreat to the world. The theme of the retreat is indeed very germane to the intendment of the summit, because whatever we discuss and whatever resolution arrive at, if the media does not convey to the public, the essence will have been defeated. Climate change is one of the biggest problems confronting nations today. In Nigeria, it is a matter of concern to the government and experts because it is happening at a very frightening level. We have problems of flood, desertification, environmental pollution, etc. And despite the effort being made, devastating effects of the climate change are recorded yearly. Even part of the insecurity we face today is attributed to the climatic change, which deserves priority attention. Unfortunately, it seems some of these disasters are even underreported. Perhaps the media is not adequately equipped to handle this. I believe that as a journalist who reports from the parliament, where laws are enacted, it is essential that you acquire the necessary skills and tools to mainstream the climate change. This can enable you to set an agenda for the legislature and indeed the executives. I hope that at the end of this retreat, you will all be better positioned to inform, educate, and enlighten the society on the implication of the climate change. I therefore invite you to show more interest in issues of climate change. Do not concentrate on reporting politics alone, but also pay due attention to climate change because it is directly affecting human welfare and condition of living. The government of Niger State, under the leadership of Right Honorable Mohammed Bago, is prioritizing climate change to mitigate natural and man-made disasters. This informs the decisions to convoke a Green Economic Summit. Since the assumption of office of Right Honorable Mohammed Bago, he have raised the antenna of information and public about preventive measures to save lives and reduce damage to property and infrastructure. We are willing to collaborate with the media to drive this advocacy as well as work out strategies to put climate change issues on the front burner. As you visit Niger State on his behalf, I urge you to use your journalistic instincts to critics and also assess what we...
And he likened the media to be like oil, like glue, and like dynamite. According to Murphy, the media can act as oil. We all know what oil can do. It can lubricate metals, products, and what have you, isn't it? And we'll also know what glue can do. And at the same time, we know what the dynamite can do. The dynamite can detonate and destroy the place, isn't it? While glue can put an individual, things, or society together. So according to Murphy, the world can be run smoothly by holding individuals to adjust to the realities of life. And when we liken the media to be like a glue, he said, the media can act as the catalyst for social cohesion, which will make the media, using its agenda-setting capabilities for discussion and reinforcement of the fabrics that hold the society together. While he said, as dynamite, Murphy believes that the mass media can rip the society apart. So the role of the mass media cannot be underestimated in a given society. The media inform, educate, and entertain members of the public. The mass media also confers status on people or institutions by making them radio or television personalities. The media also sets agenda for governance in society, preserve cultural heritage from one generation to the other, keep surveillance of the environment, and using its watchdog function, it can also ensure that every institution of society plays its role.
It is with great honor I address you this morning on the occasion of the training workshop for the House of Representatives Press Corps with the theme, The Role of the Media in Mainstreaming Climate Change Policies. We're here to learn and to also observe and report to the world. For me, this is indeed a privilege, and we do not take it for granted. I welcome my colleagues, our resource persons, and panel of discussants at this August occasion, and to hope to experience the uncommon hospitality of the government and the good people of Niger State, which we are already testifying about. I want to especially appreciate His Excellency, Right Honorable Mohammed Bago, the Executive Governor of Niger State, for this rare privilege to host the House of Reps Press Corps to a retreat. I want to place it on record that since 1999, and I'll repeat, since 1999, no governor, and particularly any former member of the House of Representatives who became a governor of a state, has had the courtesy to host the House of Representatives Press Corps to a training or to a retreat. And for us, this is a welcome development and a step in the right direction. This is the first of its kind. It is not an indictment, but it is a fact. Your Excellency, we are grateful. Your Excellency, with this honor and privilege you have accorded the largest press corps in Africa, I wish to state that our prayers are with you to succeed as governor, and of course, you will rule for 2 terms by God's grace, inshallah. And after that, like the MC had said, when the presidency returns to the North in 2027, it is our collective prayer that the baton will fall on his shoulders. Right Honorable Mohammed Bago, the Executive Governor of Niger State. Can I hear a loud amen? Amen. The media, as we are all aware, plays a significant role in the government and development of any society. And any public or elected official who knows his or her onions and want to succeed will always quote the media, because no matter what you do and how well you perform, without the media, you cannot tell your story. Your achievement will remain elusive and anonymous. Yes, the media critics set agenda, put public officials on their toes, and if you do not have the tenacity purpose, you will shy away from the media. But like we all know, and we keep saying, Honorable Mohammed Bago has been a friend of the media. Your Excellency, we have followed your trajectory right from the House of Representatives, and you have been a friend of the media, like I earlier said. Well, you have been a performer, an achiever. We have followed your spirit of resilience and your obsession of excellence, and we believe the people of Niger State never made a mistake in electing you as their governor and the deputy governor of Niger State. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against it say nay.